Welcome back to your YoERP web app training series. In videos 6 to 8 we added products, clients and suppliers. Now we bill a customer. This is checklist step: create an invoice. Invoices are the main billing document in your YoERP for services, stocked goods or both. In this video we create the invoice. Approve and post come in the next video. On the business dashboard, find create an invoice and click go. That opens the invoice create form. So here on our setup checklist, we no longer have create an invoice. So go to sales, then invoices. Here it shows the list of invoices that we have, but we want to create an invoice. So click create invoice. Then you're going to start with the client. So remember the client that we created in video 7, So I'm just going to search for a client here. Then select. Date is the invoice date. Due date is when the payment is expected. It is often filled from your default terms. That's why we have due date already filled here. Order number is optional, so I'm just going to leave it blank. This is the customer's PO or reference number. So let's move on to branch. We are supposed to select a branch. Branch tells your YoERP where the cell belongs to. So it now tells your YoERP if the cell belongs to Harare head office, Bulawayo branch, Mutare branch or Gweru branch. So we are going to select Harare head office. Department is optional. Some businesses track sales by department. So we are just going to leave it blank. Warehouse is the stock source for inventory lines. If a line doesn't specify its own warehouse, the header warehouse is used. So here we have got the Harare head office warehouse. Fiscal device is enabled. If fiscal device is enabled, you may see fiscal device and fiscalize. For Zimbabwe ZIMRA compliance, this link to the branch fiscal device. We cover fiscal device setup in a later checklist video. For now, note they exist on the form. So that's why we have got fiscal device filled here as the branch fiscal device. Then let's move on to currency. Currency sets how the invoice is billed. So this is the currency from currencies in video 4. If you still remember, our default currency was US dollars. Then we've got the exchange rate, which applies when billing is in foreign currency. Then payment type is the expected payment method. Is it cash, bank or mobile money? Here we have got cash. So you can select any payment method that you want. We have got Eco Cash, we have got cash. So cash is selected. Then we are supposed to add products. So let's search, remember the products that we created in video 6. Paracetamol 500 milligrams. Okay, let's just select any product here. So we've got selected the product there. So the products, so we've got the product and then the product warehouse, then quantity, unit cost, and then text. So you can also add a manual line from a chart of account, useful for one-off charges that aren't set up as products. For go live, products are the normal path. So then we've got the subtotal. Your YoERP calculates text and total from the lines. Then you have to check the figures before saving. Client notes and terms can appear on the printed or PDF invoice. Admin notes are internal only, the customer does not see them. So click save. You can click save. After clicking save, so let's click save. After clicking save, your YoERP creates the invoice, usually as a draft, while you can still edit it. A draft invoice is not final for accounting or stock until it is approved and posted, and that is what we are going to look at in video 10. So we now have our invoice created as drafts. So here we can print, download as PDF, we can email the invoice depending on your permissions. But for go live workflow, the next step is approval, not payment yet. So thank you for watching this video. For written detail, open Learn on the checklist or go to the knowledge base sales module section invoices. Let's meet in the next video where we look at approving the invoice.